Let's go into the best business cards you can ever find on the internet. So the first one is a metallic card. This is from a tattoo studio, which really represents their art that they can do. And it's just all of these details that really makes the difference between the tattoo artists. And I think it really looks great. So if somebody hands me this one, it definitely stays in my mind. Better if you could somehow tattoo art onto a piece of wood. I don't know if it really goes into wood, but where you can actually present your art. That's what I always see as an opportunity with the other pictures. If this is actually a bakery. I thought previously this would be a nice idea for a bakery, to have just like this little cookie. Maybe other kinds of breads you could somehow print on. Maybe if it's eatable, this would be a much better idea. It goes on with this wooden style. I would think this is from somebody that is a wood artist, or they are manufacturing wood. And it's always important to stay on brand if you're creating something like this. And immediately you understand with this one as well, this is from a filmmaker. Somebody who is using his camera regularly. It's pretty hard to differentiate, because I'm also very much into video, but I'm recording more on my own screen. I'm also recording with my camera, but much less on this professional side as this would represent. And yeah, I definitely like it. If somebody gives this kind of card, they will love it. They will comment on it. They will show it to their friends. And maybe, yeah, it's a little bit more expensive to get something like this. You will pay 2-3 euros or dollars, and it's a worthwhile investment. It's something you can be proud of yourself. This Junge Schachtel, I don't know from which brand it represents, but if this one is from a package designer, it definitely stands out again. When you can pull apart this business card and look into it, somebody that is really into package design should really think on how they appear with what they are doing here, because it's the first representation of them. And I saw this one. I actually don't know what this should do. Municipal de Cortina. I don't think it looks that pretty. Oh, this is for cheese. I see right now. And I thought about, what if doctors or farmer representatives start using some kind of business card that looks a combination of this one. I think this could look great. And maybe if you're a urologist, you could use a urine stripe and print on your name onto it. So really look around in your circumstance where you're working, what you're doing every day, and just write on the stuff you're using each day. And this is also, again, on brand, so from somebody that is doing Pilates, or you could also use this kind of style for somebody that is doing yoga, because this is just a flexible type of man. You could use this like for sports trainers or bodybuilders. Sports trainers rather are in need of a card, so they can use a muscular type of guy, or a guy that is somehow spinning around the bar. If you're into calisthenics, this could be also possible. This is, of course, for somebody that is into tooling, metal work. This definitely stands out again. You're already handing them a tool they can use, so it's creating, again, value to them. Is this creative card? You could use it if you're going to a restaurant and trying to sell some seats, or any kind of interior designer. And the question here is, of course, how can you procure actually something like this? Who are you going to ask to get a business card like this? My first thought is of just getting a laser cutter, or going somewhere where a laser cutter is available and trying to design something like this ourselves. It's mainly a paper, a thicker paper, where on some parts there is printed something on it. So you could then just cut out these in some parts, at some places deeper, at some other places not so deep, so you need to still break them apart. And then you just need to experiment a little bit around so it's perfectly breakable. And yeah, that's it actually. And then you can find somebody who can do this for you, or you are going to do it yourself. This is for a butcher shop, of course, very logical to have. The question, of course, is who are you going to give this to? To all of your customers. Yeah, it's a nice gift. Maybe probably they will have it at home at some present place, but to get something this on your price, this probably costs around 2 to 3 euros or dollars. And this is going to be expensive. I don't know if a customer buys that much meat or you're that profitable to really secure something like this. But if you're on the higher end, of course, or if you're a restaurant, I think this could pay off. You don't need to put out that many of these cards. If there are less of these cards available, people will take less. Yeah. And the last one is this rubbery band where something is printed on. I think it looks great. I couldn't think of something where I could use it. Maybe also a fitness course that works with rubber bands. Yeah, it's also here the personal trainer. Oh, and it's very creative that you need to pull it apart, that you can read what this is for. Awesome. Great idea. Which one did you like the most? Leave it in the comments below.